Hi, this is Neil Breen. I'd like to bring you all up to date on what's been happening with my most recent feature film, Twisted Pair, and also my upcoming retrospective behind-the-scenes film discussion by me of my 5 completed feature films. Let's talk about Twisted Pair first. Twisted Pair, it's March 2019. Twisted Pair has been playing in theaters in major cities throughout the United States, Canada, London, Australia, and so on for the past 4 months. That theatrical release has been hugely successful. It's sold out in almost, I think, 36 or 38 theaters repetitively in major cities all across the country. I am now, as of last week, I've released Twisted Pair on DVD. Twisted Pair on DVD with a full description, how to order it, all the reviews, etc., etc., as well as the status of my prior 4 films. So all 5 films, the answers to all your questions, are all on this one website. The website is www.twisted-pair-film.com. I'm very happy with it. It's been hugely successful, and I have made plans for my 6th feature film. The script concept of that I do have. So I'm in the process of developing that script now. The second thing I'd like to talk about, which I mentioned in an earlier YouTube video, was that I was going to essentially prepare a retrospective, a behind the scenes, of how I have produced, directed, written, and acted in my 5 feature films, and what's entailed with that. I'm happy to announce that the retrospective of those 5 films, my 5 prior films, as well as behind the scenes commentary from me on my filmmaking process, as well as clips of all those films, the 5 films, as well as props that you'd recognize and that are tied into the films, and so on and so on and so on. A full discussion of everything I have to offer you as far as the filmmaking process, whether it's budgets, scripts, locations, casting, distribution. I've discussed everything on there. That retrospective, that behind the scenes, is complete. Now I want to make sure you understand that this is not a documentary of me making my 5 films. It's not a documentary. It is a discussion of how I do it, why I do it, in the professional, creative, imaginative process that I use. The film, that film, which will be released is on DVD, is done. I am not releasing it until the end of 2019. And through social media, as all my other films, that's where I'll make the notification that it is released. Some date in late 2019. But I have shot it, it is done, and I think you'll be very happy with it and very surprised. I literally tell you everything I know. I show you everything I have. I think you'll find it very informative. If, like me, you've never gone to film school, I think it'll give you a lot of insight into that. If you have gone to film school, I may tell you some things that you've never heard before that will help you. If you have no experience, it'll help you. If you have experience, you may find some things I say enlightening and a reinforcement of the experiences that you've had. But I wanted to bring you all up to date on that. So Twisted Pair is now on DVD. You can order through the twistedpairfilm.com website. The retrospective behind the scenes of Neil Breen making 5 feature films and discussing his process, etc., etc. That is done, but I'm not releasing it until the end of 2019. Thanks again for all your indie support. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. Thanks for appreciating what I do.